Chris Murphy's got a terrific idea with Petrol Records. It's a merger of culture, music, lifestyle, nighttime lifestyle, that all comes together on one product, one themed product. It's going to be very successful. So watch out for Petrol Records.
That was it. I thought, I'm bored. I'm bored. INXS want to do the same thing. The video budgets were just getting bigger, and where was it all going? But it was around about the same time I started to hear this word called digital. It's like I got out of the whole INXS thing, and you know, we used to sit around on Saturday nights, and like most people were out doing what they were doing, and we'd be listening to internet radio. So we started building concepts for radio stations. We did a deal in America with a big company called Net Radio. We did deals with Microsoft in America, and we featured on their media player. In the end, I think we had about 13 radio stations. It was beautiful. And the amazing thing was that the most listened to stations were things like Radio Vanna, Radio Reggae, Radio Groove. When I was outside the music industry, the biggest thing that hit me was it's really hard to buy music. All these people around the world wanting to hear Cuban music and Jamaican music and this new groove stuff, but they had no idea where to get it. So that's when really, one day I said, I'm going to do this label thing now. We're going to do a label. We're going to have a brand. We're going to create a brand that people can use as their template defining their music forever. So we sort of developed the whole thing at Petrol, and one day I was in this weird experience. I was in Paris, and I was in a cab, and at the corner I saw a billboard. It was a white billboard that had Cuba, and it was all white and had an orange on it. And I turned around, there was no such billboard. It's a true story. And to cut a long story short, that album came out, got critical reviews, and now it's gone gold. It still sells every week in every country around the world. So out of that came the next layer, Brazil, and keeping the concept very simple, so people, normal people, who wanted to learn about other layers of music. And all of a sudden, all these record stores that would normally be playing Britney Spears or something are all playing Cuban music. That announcement that day that says Apple will be launching their own music store called iTunes, I was so excited. That day, I wrote a letter, you know, Petrol is the greatest and you should have Petrol on iTunes. The rest is history. 600 top fives on iTunes and 1,670 top 10s. It's quite extraordinary. From our CD brand, our Petrol brand has moved into the biggest digital platform in the world every day, every week. Canada, Switzerland, Austria, Germany, France, UK, we're there. You know, oh, we're #1 in Germany again. Now we're getting to the stage where we've got mobile phone companies contacting us and people like airlines wanting to find out how to get this exotic music we've got. I get a phone call in January, whatever year it was, and said, are you interested in new Cuban music? So he came to my house, opens up his laptop, and he starts playing all these kids, like these teenagers, and they're doing this, and they're going, what the hell is this music? It's amazing. And I went there, I went to San Diego to Cuba, and that's not Havana, that's not tourist area. This is another place. Then it started to get scary. And I went into the studio one day with this little home studio I built. Hey, what are you talking about? You're trying to say it's bugging. And then the good part happened after all that. And I got to meet all the kids, all the rappers. And they were a pretty wild group. I still remember the first time I walked into a room and I walked around the corner and there was this 20 of them, like this gold teeth and things, and I was, oh shit, I've got to do a speech here. And we go around to all these street venues, and there'd be thousands. And then they just sort of have their CDs with them, the backing track, and they just go over and talk to the DJ, whoever, and they just get up on stage, and they start doing their thing. And it was like, people would go absolutely ballistic. Shit, I haven't seen this, like, when did this last happen in the music industry where they just sing from here, and like, you know, and everything had grunt in it, and had nothing to do with MTV awards or limos or hit singles or nothing, absolutely nothing. It's now developed into a genre, and the genre is now called reggaeton, which is this combination of Spanish hip-hop with this sort of Jamaican dancehall beats in it as well. I still think we're one of the few companies, if not the only company in the world, to actually have the real authentic stuff. That's really exciting, and it's very Petrol. It's very Petrol, you know, to go into and just find something that no one else has discovered. We've been justified or validated that, you know, if you still believe in music, you love good packaging, you're passionate about it, you're willing to go off to weird countries and risk, in some cases, our lives to get hold of this music, that you basically, you know, you're rewarded. As far as I'm concerned, I got the best job in the music industry.